The global titanium dioxide industry is facing a structural feedstock crisis. Environmental regulations are forcing chemical plants to abandon the highly polluting sulfate process in favor of the cleaner chloride process. This transition has triggered a severe supply-demand imbalance for high-grade titanium minerals. Natural rutile reserves are depleting rapidly at major deposits in Sierra Leone and Australia. Supply is projected to contract by 47.5% by 2030. This depletion occurs as demand for chloride-grade feedstocks expands at a compound annual growth rate of 2.7%. The resulting structural deficit is modeled to reach 780,000 tons of titanium dioxide equivalent by 2030. This gap represents over 20% of total projected demand. The transition to cleaner pigment manufacturing is fundamentally bottlenecked by this geological limit. To bypass the depletion of natural rutile, the industry relies on upgrading low-grade ilmenite into synthetic rutile. This chemical upgrading process is highly energy-intensive. Operating rotary kilns above 1100 degrees Celsius requires 15.0 gigajoules of thermal energy per ton. When combined with subsequent pigment manufacturing, the cumulative energy footprint reaches 26.2 gigajoules per ton. This exceeds the energy intensity of the traditional sulfate process by 16.4%. The transition solves a waste crisis, but introduces a severe carbon penalty. The traditional sulfate process generates 2,500 kilograms of acidic iron sulfate waste per ton of pigment. In contrast, the chloride process using natural rutile produces just 250 kilograms. This massive waste reduction drives the feedstock shift despite the thermodynamic penalty of synthetic alternatives. The secondary supply chain for upgraded titanium feedstocks is highly consolidated. Western Australia controls 75% of global synthetic rutile capacity. This concentration exposes the global pigment industry to localized infrastructure and energy constraints within a single jurisdiction. Furthermore, 3 multinational corporations control over 85% of global high-grade refining capacity. This oligopoly exercises immense pricing power over downstream chemical manufacturers. The market lacks the diversity needed to absorb sudden operational shocks. Logistical vulnerabilities compound this concentration. Over 80% of global supply, totaling 2,800,000 tons, depends on just 3 deepwater shipping hubs. Any disruption at these ports will immediately halt the production of advanced pigments and titanium metal precursors worldwide.